Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Hold on, y'all. Today is Monday, July 21st, 2025. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'm going to start out with this little chant. When I was in the Marine Corps, and we would be running during physical training and boot camp, basic training, Parris Island, South Carolina. And this was a time when I first got there. I went to boot camp November 20th, 1990. And I thought I was in shape, but I wasn't in the shape that I needed to be in. I trained, I ran, I did my pull-ups and my sit-ups and everything that my recruiter told me to do to try to be in shape before I got to boot camp, right? And I did the best that I could do as far as pushing my own self as a 17, 18-year-old boy. In other words, I pushed myself just enough till I got tired that I would stop. But to make it in the Marine Corps boot camp, I needed to be able to go beyond when I was tired and still keep going. Hold on. So I went off to boot camp excited about becoming a Marine, looking forward to the future, what have you. So a couple of weeks in, if that long, maybe a week, 2 weeks at the most, our whole squad, my platoon, we went on a company run, which is like 6 different platoons. And as we were running, it was like a 3-mile run, right? I had never ran 3 miles in my life. I was practicing on running a mile. Never ran 3 miles. Like, I didn't know that was even possible. So as we were out running, once we hit my limit, which was the mile, I couldn't go no further. I was exhausted, tired, worn out, busted, kaput. So I stopped running and started walking. The whole company, which was Fox Company, out of the platoon 2020, Fox Company, 2nd Battalion. The whole company, which is 6 different platoons, running, yelling at the top of their lungs, yelling, chanting, sounding like thunder coming through. Them boots hitting the ground. Any Marine know what I'm talking about. You hear them boots as they run in cadence. The drill instructor we just running. I couldn't make it. I had given out, tired. They did not say, "Come on, Recruit Ward, you can do it." They didn't say, "Come on, Recruit Ward, we believe in you. We got you. Come on, Recruit Ward, we're going to carry you the rest of the miles." They didn't do that. As I got tired, worn out, and couldn't push myself no further, I gave up and quit. I didn't quit the Marines, I quit that run that day. And as I'm expecting the drill instructors or somebody to run to stop, I'm expecting them to stop running because I done dropped out of the run because I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I can't go no further. I'm thinking this whole, my platoon 2020 and the company, Fox Company, as we out on this physical training run, in formation, the drill instructor sounding amazing, barking out them cadences. Y'all know how I don't sound like it. But the Marine Corps drill instructors, music to my ears when they sing them cadences. Motivate the hell out you. And I quit my first run. I had to step aside. I come from a world where I'm thinking, my mom is Nancy or whatever. She would have, oh, it's all right, baby. You just gotta keep trying, and it's gonna be all right, baby. That's what I was used to where I came from. Miss Nancy, my mama. I soon realized I wasn't with my mama no more. I'm in the real world now. I wasn't used to it. Now here I am expecting these people, all 6 platoons, to come to a screeching halt because I couldn't run no further. I'm thinking they're gonna stop, check on me, make sure I'm all right, tell me it's gonna be all right, we understand. Somebody go hang out with Recruit Ward and make sure he good. They do none of that. Instead, as they're singing to the top of their lungs, the cadence that the drill instructor is barking out, sounding like thunder, they said, run, drop, which was me. Run, drop, get out of the way. 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 Not only did they not stop to check on me and make sure I was all right and we're going to help you, big boy, we love you. They said, get your ass out the way. Move. We coming through. You want to quit? Want to give up? Don't want to push yourself to the death? Get out the way. That did something to me. When they say it's good for a young man who's lost and don't have no discipline or whatever, it's good for him to go to the military, that is true. That is so true. Because that day, the way that made me feel, the way it broke me out of my comfort zone, the way it showed me no matter how you feel, how hard it is, how tough it is, no matter how you feel, in this world right here, you got to keep going. You can't stop, even though you want to. You can't quit, even though you want to. Run, drop, get out of the way. Run, drop, get out of the way. They yelling at the top of their lungs, sounding like thunder, and it was talking about me. I was the run drop. I was the quitter. I was the one that gave up. And nobody cared. Nobody coddled me. Nobody pulled me to the side and said, it's going to be all right. Can we get you anything? You need something to drink? You need a ride? What can we do for you? They ain't do none of that, but say, get your ass out the way. The rest of us that ain't quitting, we coming through right now. We coming through. And I sat there and I looked at them. Other guys my age, black, white, Chinese, from all over the world, all nationalities. And it's one big fighting machine running past me. Boots hitting the ground, loud. Cadence, loud. And here I am over on the side. I'm tired. And then I looked in the faces of others that was running past me. And they looked just as tired as I did. They were breathing just as hard as I was breathing. I looked in the faces of the other young recruits, my age. They wasn't looking like it wasn't no problem to them. They wasn't looking like, oh, it's easy. They were looking tired and exhausted like I did. One difference. They kept going. I'm looking at people that look just as tired as me. Keep running. while I'm over there. Because that's all I was used to. When times get hard, chill out, quit, give up. That's all I knew. I was raised by a woman from the time I was 12 until that time. And she would call to me, I was her baby. I was Miss Nancy's baby. But here I am now in the Marine Corps. I ain't nobody's baby. Time to be a man, boy. And I'm looking in their face as they run past me. They didn't even look my way. They're looking exhausted, tired, breathing hard, the same way I was looking and feeling. But they didn't come over there on the side with me. They said, fuck it, I'm finna get through this. When I saw that, I said, never again. Never again would they be saying, run, drop, get out of the way. Would they be talking about me? That day did something to me. The guilt, the shame, the embarrassment of being the only one that quit. The purpose of this video is for a comment I read and many other comments that I read from people because times are hard right now. From people because this shit is effed up right now. Life right now for a lot of us is fucked up. The way I felt in that run that day was fucked up. Life for a lot of people right now is fucked up. And I was reading a comment on the live last night, right when I was shutting it down. I didn't have a chance to go back and respond to it. I feel like giving up. I feel like quitting. Can somebody help me? So I said I'm going to have to come back and address this later because this is a recurring theme amongst people now. I feel like giving up. I feel like quitting. Life is hard. Life sucks. I don't want to go on no more. Can somebody help me? What should I do? The moral to the story I just told you about my time in the Marine Corps that day I quit the run. And the message to the people that's sitting around right now feel like quitting, giving up on life, want to quit. Can't take it no more. Tired and exhausted. The same way I would look at them other recruits that kept running, they was tired and exhausted too, but they kept going. The same way you feel like quitting and giving up and don't want to go on, look at the faces of the rest of us. We feel the same way, but we gonna keep going. So, the same way they sung to me, run, drop, get out the way, because I quit. If you sitting around, want to give up, want to quit, because life is hard, time is hard, you can't take it no more, you feel like giving up, run, drop, get out of the way. Run, drop, get out of the way. If you feel like quitting, over there. While the rest of us that's going to keep on fighting while we coming through. If you sad, hurt, disgusted, don't want to go on, life too hard for you, can't take it no more, sorry to have to inform you that nobody cares. If you want to quit, you want to give up, ain't nobody finna stop their journey. Because we all feel like quitting sometimes. We all feel like dropping out of the race sometimes. Just like every one of them young boys in that platoon that I'm watching them as I'm walking, because I didn't quit, as I'm watching them run past me, I saw the look in their faces that I had in mind that they wanted to quit too. They wanted to quit too, but they didn't. Instead, they're running past me singing at the top of their lungs. Run, drop. Get out of the way. They wouldn't even look at me. They still look straight ahead. They wouldn't even look at me. They wouldn't acknowledge my quitting ass. We don't acknowledge quitters. I'm not playing with y'all no more. Quit coming out here talking about what you got, what you need to do. You feel like giving up. You feel like quitting. Nobody cares. You want to quit, quit. But get out of the way. And let the fighters come through. The ones who ain't gonna quit no matter what. The ones who realize ain't nobody coming to rescue you. The ones who realize, yes, it is hard. It's fucked up. I'm not finna be the one to quit though. You do it. Not me. You be the one standing on the side of the road as everybody else run past you, saying, run, drop, get out of the way. When you think somebody going to reach out to lend you a helping hand and tell you you're going to be all right, we understand. Instead, the world give you the ass to kiss. Have you noticed that, you ones that want to give up and quit? There ain't nobody caring. As a matter of fact, there's more people that want to see you quit. You got more people that want to see you give up than you got that's going to help you. Nobody is going to help you. Nobody cares. As a man, you're feeling sad right now. Nobody cares. As a woman, you're feeling sad right now. Nobody cares. As a man, it's hard. Life is hard, it's tough. You don't know what you're going to do. Nobody cares. Woman, your rent due, your light bill due, no food on the table for the kids. You don't know what you're going to do. Nobody cares. As a matter of fact, you got some people around you who glad to see you like that. They're glad to see you like that. They want to see you quit so they can gloat about how much better they are than you because you quit. So they can gloat. Oh, sorry, motherfucker, he quit. He unalived himself. He a punk. They want you to quit. They want you to lay down and cry. Give them one more notch in their belt that they're better than you because you quit. They're going through the same shit you're going through, but you quit. They want you to quit. I ain't got no help for you if you want to quit. Now, if you want to fight on, I got you. Let's fight. Let's get in this foxhole and get to shooting. Let's get in this foxhole. Let's get to shooting till we can't shoot no more. If you want to quit, I can't do nothing with you. Don't ask me shit. Take your ass on over there and get out the way. Get out of my way. Run, drop, quitter. Sound cold on it. Cause it is. Cause it's a cold world. Don't nobody give a damn about your problems. Don't nobody give a damn about what you got going on. We all going through something. You ain't by yourself. We all go. The reason nobody cares that you want to quit is because we all are suffering. We're all going through something. If we not quitting, what the hell do we care about you wanting to quit for? I can't focus on you when I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get somewhere. I ain't got time to be focused on somebody that want to quit when I'm going through the same pain and suffering you going through. You ain't experiencing nothing I'm not experiencing. And I'm not giving up. So if you talk about giving up, I don't speak your language. You speaking Spanish to me when you talk about quitting and giving up. So if you sitting out here waiting on somebody to feel some compassion, feel sorry for you, and you sad and you want to give up, you want to quit, you don't know how to, you can't take it no more, get your ass out the way. Bow up is what I'm trying to tell you. Knuckle up is what I'm trying to tell you. If you ain't figured out what I'm saying. Nobody gives a damn about you wanting to quit. Nobody gives a damn about you being sad. Because we all feel that way. But you don't hear all of us saying, I ain't going on no more. I quit. No respect for that. You're not going to get no sympathy cards in this world because life is hard for you. You're not going to get no Hallmark cards in this world from nobody because life is hard for you. Because you feel like giving up, nobody's going to send you no sympathy card. They're going to tell you to get your punk ass out the way. If you don't want to participate in life, if you don't want to participate in this run we're doing, get out of the way. What you thought I was going to tell you? It's going to be all right. Oh, no, I ain't going to tell you that. I ain't going to lie to you. No, it ain't going to be all right. Especially if you quit. Damn sure it ain't going to be all right. No, it ain't going to be all right. You ain't going to be all right. You want Big Water to tell you, you're going to be all right. No, the fuck you ain't. You're going to be fucked up if you don't keep running, if you don't keep fighting. We're dealing with a monster right now to where you can't surrender. Life will keep beating you even when you wave the white flag. You thinking if you give up and quit, life will stop beating your ass. Even when you throw in the white flag, it's going to still keep pounding. Life going to still keep whooping your ass even though you said, I surrender. I quit, I give up, I don't want to fight no more. Life don't care. It's going to keep whooping your ass. So if that being the case, you might as well keep fighting too. You're going to get your ass whooped anyway. Whether you quit or not, you're going to get your ass whooped anyway. Keep fighting. Get it, got it good. Bye.